Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Tammy and Tanika and Amanda and Ashley. How you all doing? I hope everybody's going to have yourself a great Mother's Day. This is part 2. And any other mothers that I may have forgotten, well, you know I'm saying happy Mother's Day to you too, okay? So anyways, today is another thrift haul from Wish Me Luck Thrifting. This is just a beautiful farm cushion that I got for one. I needed one for one chair that I had, and I just thought this was such a colorful one that I found this one cushion, and that's what I'm going to put on it. So anyways, a beautiful, same on both sides, beautiful farmhouse cushion with the little chickens and the barn and the, you know, the house and everything that goes with farm. So that's my first beautiful item. The next item I have are these two beautiful, now these are really nice. This is a set of copper wall sconces. They are really nice. I was really surprised to find these. You can put 3 candles in them. But this is really nice. These are old too, because on the back they do say Simpsons, and I think it's maybe 1984 on it. But it says solid copper. Solid copper. There's a little tag right here on it that says solid copper, and right here it says Simpsons on it. So these are really, it's a really nice set of wall sconces in copper. So they both have the tags on the back that say solid copper. Yeah, I was really surprised to find these for little or nothing one day. You know, I thought something like these, it might have a high price on it, and that was in Value Village. I couldn't believe it. When you find something with a low price on it that you think would have been high priced, this was low priced. And that was on Senior's Day when I got them. So, you know, I know I keep saying Senior's Day, Senior's Day, Senior's Day, but I mostly go on Senior's Day to get a little discount, you know. People ain't got that kind of money to give these thrift stores nowadays for the high prices they charge. I guess they automatically think people got money, you know, don't they get it? Don't these stores and everybody else get it? The government, that people don't have money, they're not making, you know, high paychecks like they are. The governments have high paychecks. Just regular, ordinary people going to work every day don't have high paychecks. By the time the government takes all the taxes out of your paycheck, you're left with barely nothing. And to pay those $2,000 and $3,000 rents each month, plus the high gas, plus the high cost of food, you know, I don't know how people are making it, especially with kids, you know, that have to go to school and have to be clothed, and you know, and then you have all these functions that come up that they want to take the kids to, and you know, the circus and the fairs and stuff. You like to take them to them. You know, people really got to scrounge or debate, can they take the kids out somewhere, you know, or you have to stay home. It's so sad what's going on in the world, and it's not our fault, and it's the government doing it. It's all their fault. They're the only ones. I say it over and over. I might sound like a broken record, but they hold the key to everything. They're the ones taking all the taxpayers' money. The money all goes to them, and all this extra money that's being dished out for high gas and high food prices and high rents and mortgages and stuff, it all goes to the government. And what is the government doing with that money? You know, what are they doing with all that money? Where is the money? You know, do people just have to stop shopping and buying gas and going places altogether? Like, is that what it takes to get the government to listen? Because it's a terrible thing what's going on in the world. Because of the United States going through what they're going through, they put everybody through, which shouldn't be right, because if that's some kind of crisis that's going on, the other countries should be already prepared for all the money they took in over the years. They should be prepared not to follow that foolishness themselves, but they're falling right in the footsteps of this prime minister in the United States and his foolishness, and it shouldn't be right because everybody else have to suffer for the governments and what they're doing in life. You know, I don't think their lives are too happy because what they're putting people through is of this world. People's going through enough. You know, enough is enough anyway. I mean, how much longer can people go through what they're going through? Taking every cent. They don't want people to have not 1 cent. They're taking every cent from everybody. You know, just they're just you know, hauling in the money like crazy, the government. And what are they doing with all the money? Like, why can't the gas be stabilized? Why can't Canada do its own thing? Like, why do they have to follow the United States? Canada, I think, is full of resources and all that stuff. We shouldn't have to go through that with these governments and their foolishness. Because this is the games they're playing. They're putting it on everybody else. And I don't know about, you know, what the heck they're doing and saying, because you don't even know. You didn't hear it from these programs that come on TV. People having these little shows and trying to tell you what's going on in, you know, over in these countries, which I bet you it doesn't even have anything to do with our gas and our food and rents and stuff, which you don't, because the government got so much money. Now what the hell they're going to do with it? And what are they doing with it? You never hear nothing. You never hear them come out and address the people or say anything, you know, positive. It's always negative, negative, negative. Forgive me, everybody, but anyways, I just want everybody to, you know, have a good life and affordable life and be able to enjoy your families and the kids and stuff and take them here and there and go for vacations and trips like everybody used to do and not have to worry about, can I even buy gas to get to work or go to the store or something? And, you know, not all areas have buses and stuff. You know, people have to depend on taxis and all that stuff sometimes. Taxis and Ubers and stuff. And, you know, when they can't do that because they ain't got no money, you know, seniors can only walk so far. But anyway, this is my beautiful copper wall sconces. They're in good shape, but only this one has a little looseness to it, so we were going to try to put some glue on it. I guess somebody might have tried to glue it before. It's just this one. The rest of it's really good. So anyway, that's a nice pair of you know, for people that collect copper. I like copper, you know. I think these are really nice. I never ever found anything like this before. And I was really surprised. I only found one, then I said, oh, I wish there was two. And sure enough, I looked way underneath here. It was down. I don't know if someone was hiding them or what. But I think what happens is the people that work in them stores, they hide items for people they know that come to the stores that they, you know, and that's what happens. And they give them, save them for certain people. But anyways, everybody, this next item is a beautiful little ring holder, and this is really nice. It's faceted, really nice. But and when I took the tag off, I was washing. I thought that was a little scratches on it, but it has a signature on it. It's signed, and I couldn't make it out. It does have a signature, but I just could. If this does go online to be sold, and then I'll put if I find out what the signature is, I will write it down. But there is definitely a signature, but you just can't make it out. But it's a really nice little ring holder. I was surprised that it was signed. I didn't even know when I picked it up because the tag was on the bottom of that. I thought that was a scratch after I did peel the tag off and was washing the glue off. But then I realized it's not a scratch, it's a signature. So anyways, I got another nice piece that I found. This is a beautiful blue trimmed with gold chamber pot, or just a, you know, it could be a plant holder. I don't know if this would be strong enough to use for a chamber pot. I think it was just I think it's just like a planter or something. It's got a little chip down there somewhere. Down there, but, you know, who cares about that if you're using it for a plant or something, you know. doesn't have to be perfect anyway. It's used. It came from a thrift store. But it's not marked. Doesn't have any marking on it, but I just thought it was so pretty. Beautiful blue, white. And, so, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's got the little, where the little paint is off, it's a little chip underneath, but it's underneath and you wouldn't even see that. So, I just think it's a nice piece to decorate with. So, nice flowers on it. So that's got mixed with blue, white, and a little gold. Then these here are 4 little, I like these little bowls, you know, little restaurant ware. Like those nice little bowls from years ago. These were made in England. Steel light. They were made in England, and they're just, you know, little berry bowls. You put berries in them or whatever you want to put in them, just for display. I just thought they were really cute. They've got the line here. What color is that line? Blue or black? Can't make it out. Or gray. Probably blue. I don't know, black? Am I going out of my mind? Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's black. But anyway, they're nice. 4 little nice restaurant ware bowls. And then this is another cup I found. That was a 99-cent thing. And it's huge, this cup. And that could be also used for, you know, put a little plant in it. Unless somebody really would use it to drink out of. I mean, I just use it. I just bought it for decor purpose, not to drink out of. Sometimes they have really good, well, they basically have good prices. This was 99 cents. They usually have good prices on their cups. You might get a few that might be a little higher price, but overall, the most of them are priced, you know, decently. That Value Village is the one pricing them cups sky high. Horrible. They see a Ray Dunn's always $7.99 or more than that. Sometimes they get those Ray Dunn cups. And all these other cheap old cups that are worth nothing, but yet they've got $5.99. You know, it's no need to have them prices on a cup. But this is nice, and this says English, the English Mug Company. Even though it says the English Mug Company, I think this was made in China. It says designed in England, but designed in England, the English Mug Company, but it says fine bone China. So I don't know if it's made, I guess it's made in England, this cup. It's a nice blue and white, and in excellent condition. That's a really nice little cup to, you know, to display something in. Then this is just an umbrella because the way it's been raining out, it's nice to carry I mean, I had tons of umbrellas, but I can never find a small one when I want it. So this is another small one I'm going to keep in the car. It's got a nice leather strap. It's called Natural Sport. I don't want to open it up, but it's a pretty green with a little design on it. Little umbrella. So you need one to keep in your car when you're, you know, because sometimes you get out there in the rain, it's coming down like crazy. And then I also got these, some doilies, which I like to find every once in a while because I find doilies so pretty. Yeah. So, oh, where did I get this in? Oh, Value Village. It didn't have, I got it on Senior's Day. It didn't have a price on it. So I asked him to put a price, and I said, if the price is too high, don't even bother bringing it back to me. So they did bring it back with $2.99 on it. So it was Senior's Day anyway. So I said, okay, I'll take it. It's got a little stain on it, but I never tried to wash it yet or anything. But it's so cute. I like the way the ends of it go. It's really nice. It's a really nice doily. Like a runner one. It's nice. So I'm going to try to put it in a pan of water. I'm going to spray it. And so, because most times when I get these, when they have a stain on them, most times the stain just comes right out. That's why some people don't take them, because they might have a little stain. But if you put them in the right kind of, spray it down with you know, the shout it out, or you know, stain remover. And then I put I always put the Tide, that cold water Tide 7-day, you know, stain, that take the stains out, and you leave it soak for a while. And most times those stains come out. Sometimes they're just stains from water that dripped on them, or you know, something that got spilled on it. And then here's another nice doily. This one's a round one. Really nice. And they're not selling their doilies too cheap anymore, but only, like I said, when I go down those little towns, that's where I find the good priced doilies. And this one's nice too. This one's really nice. This one is a nice runner one. Yeah, they're nice doilies. So they make your house look nice too. You know, it's not like you're right old fashioned or nothing, but it's just that they look nice. And I like to keep the doily era going. I like doilies. I like the old look. I know there's some people that would never go with them kind of looks, but I myself like them. This is a set of they're tied up, but three little well, you could put them under your, you know, on your table for some people use these for face cloths too. These little knitted cloths. But I don't know what I was going to use. I was just using them. I thought maybe I could use them. Sometimes people use for dishcloths and everything. But, you know, even just in a display thing, you can use these. So there's 3 of them. Nice colors. I don't want to untie it because they look so nice. But I wonder if I can get that tied up nice again like they got it. Oh, wait now. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can fold it. Are they attached? I'll get it in there. I'll take one out because I want to see how big they are myself. Oh, okay. So you can use it for, you know, I know people use these for dishcloths, and you can use it for cleaning rags or dust rags, or just in a display, you know, thing. It's nice. Nice colors. This one's blue with pink and white. The other one's yellow, and the other one's like this one, blue and pink and white. So it's good ideas, whoever made them. I think they're really nice. Right now, get in there. Okay, I'll fix it later anyway. There, they're all back together. But anyway, they're nice. They look nice. Can't beat it. So anyway, that's that. Then I got these four little Corningware dishes. You could use these for dessert, or I don't know. I would, even though. Let's see this. This one, the size of this one. These are made in Canada for range oven or microwave. I wouldn't even use them for them purposes. But anyway, this has 1.5 cup. So they're 1.5 cup. Little. I got 4 of them. 4 little Corningware think they're so cute and pretty. I've got a couple larger ones too. So they're just good for little, you know, you can use them for little dessert dishes or display dishes, or just make a little, like I said, I don't know if I'd put them in, even though it says you can put them in the oven, but I don't know. I don't like putting glass in ovens. It's not really glass. Well, it's like glass. It would do the same thing. If anything happened to it, it would bust. But anyway, everybody, I picked up this little brush. That's just for cleaning or you know, for dusting. Sometimes you can't get in areas, and especially blinds and stuff, and you can use these little brushes. They come in handy to brush that stuff off. And then this is a cake pan. And it says the shape of things to come. So this is a nice little, this is the shape of it. And this, called Fat Daddies. But the thing about this, you can use this and make anything in it, like a cake, mac and cheese, you know, sweet potatoes, and put anything in it, you know. It is for the oven. And this is still brand new because it still has the tags and everything all on. It's still in its package. But it's a nice pan. Still new in the package. It has a little tag right here. It's a 10 by 2? 10 by 2 inch. So anyway, it's a nice pan. Then I ended up getting these nice bright green candles. Green candles. This is just two more baskets I got for storage too. These ones, they're good for storage. Just for, I'm gonna put them on top of my coat rack downstairs and put, you know, hats and stuff in it. So that's two nice baskets. They all come in handy. Then these are some bright. I mean they hurt your eyes. They're so bright, these candles. These are bright green candles. Kind of crooked, maybe these ones, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, nice bright candles. So if those aren't bright, I don't know what is. Those are bright. And this is I found this little box one day. It says the garden seeds, and it really does have garden seeds in it. This is what was in it. It's got this package of garden seeds, and they're still in. I forgot all about it. I found it downstairs, and I was looking for something else. And I forgot all about it being there. I don't even know if these seeds are any good. Garden seeds. And these were probably, looked like gifts, or somebody made them for thank you things for people. So I don't know. The seed on the thing, it says wildflowers. So I guess they're just wildflowers that you could plant. And then this one is zinnia. But these ones say wildflowers. Then there's some more. There's some more. These say beans. So those are beans. Oh yeah, it's got aren't they cute the way they did these? Beans. This says spinach. This one says kale, red Russian. This one says cabbage. Cabbage, baby. Baby patch. No, I don't know what that is. It says cabbage anyway, and something else on it. And this is just this is from Vessie's. Has a Cheerio logo on it, but this says it's a wildflower mix. So maybe these came in the Cheerio boxes or something. Bringing back the bees. So I guess if you plant these, you'll get a lot of bees in your yard to, for the... Then this little one is, this says chives. And this one says marigold. Yeah, they all got seeds in them. And this one says yellow California pepper. Oh, yellow California pepper. Yeah, they're in there. So anyway, wouldn't something like this make a nice gift? You get these boxes, and then you can put them, get a nice box like that and put the seeds in it and put a little design or something on it, a little carrot stick on top, or, something vegetable, and wouldn't that be nice? But it is a nice little box. So I forgot I had it. I just found it when I wasn't even looking for this. I was looking for some other item that I was going to show, and I don't know if I found the one I was looking for, but anyway, I found that. And this is really cute. This is a little garlic holder at the top, and it's like he's holding his nose from the smell of garlic. It's really cute. Really cute. That is really cute. And that was made in, well, it says China on it, but it says some other stuff, and I don't know it doesn't say made in China, it just says China. And it's like brown, and then the terracotta look. That's a cute little thing. And then this is a rolling pin that I paid $1 for. Was that $1, or was that in the store that was 50% off? If it was in the store 50%, it was 50 cents. I can't remember. Was that store or the other store? But it's only $1. Then I found this colorful thing, which it'll make a nice vase to put a couple flowers down in. But it used to be, and this was $1. This was a tequila bottle, made in Mexico. And it has a little design on here. But it was a little tequila thing made in, this is heavy glass too. It's glass. Doesn't have I don't know if it's supposed to have a cork or something in it, but it doesn't matter. You can use it for a flower vase, or just a display piece. I like the blue and white on it. It's really nice. And that was either $1 or 50 cents. I can't, according to what store it came out of. If it came out of, that other store. And then this is a pair of ice tongs. These are kind of old, even though they have barcode, but they say made in Hong Kong. They were made in Hong Kong. Strainers and it's a pair of just a pair of ice, which are nice to put outdoors in your ice bucket in the summer. Yeah, it's a nice pair. Still in its package, but the package came loose. But yeah, they're old. It was made in Hong Kong, but these were, pretty sure this was from the 50, so they were 50 cents, because I think the one with the red tags on it came from that little store that was 50 cents. And then I got these, yeah, because I got these. These were $3. These are 4 little, is that tape or is it open? These are 4 little lobster claws. Nut crackers or things for opening up lobsters. But I suppose you could put nuts in there and crack them. So I got 4 of these. 4 in the bag for $3 because these were the half price ones. Because the pink tag. Yeah, so those 4 of them. Nice. And they make little display things. You know, you can set these inside of a dish just for a display. Display pieces. And, like I always say, you don't know what you're going to find out on your travels. I'm telling you. People are out there digging like crazy nowadays in those thrift stores. I know there's lots of people that wouldn't even go near one of those secondhand stores, you know, but that's their prerogative. But, you know, then there's lots that do like to go dig for the treasures and stuff. And this is just a cute little, you know, trinket dish. It's got a shell on it. It's got 3 shells in it, and it's a pretty green. It's nice for your bathroom. You could put soap, you know, in it, or just keep it for you know, on your dresser to throw your rings and earrings in. It's really nice, a pretty little dish. And then this one I got because I thought it was really pretty. It was only one, but it's a candle holder, but you could also find a round piece of marble or, you know, something to stick on top of it, a dish, and then use it for something else. Use this for a riser, make a little thing on top of it. I do have a round thing, but it's in there. Where did I put it? Over there. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got it for, to use as a, you know, I could use it for a candle holder, but I thought, you know, if you could put a little thing on top of it and make a little, you know, cake stand or something out of it. It's a pretty little thing. And then this I got for this was only cheap. I got it for outdoors, just as, you know, staying in the garden, in the little garden I got. So I'm gonna put that in the garden. It just says welcome. I did all my hydrangeas and all that stuff in it. So I want to put some little things in it. So that is a cute little. Probably came from Dollarama or somewhere, but you know, even in Dollarama and those stores, stuff is not the cheapest nowadays. That's just a little bottle for storage. I like to keep them for buttons or pins and needles and stuff. Anything, you know, buttons and all that stuff you can put in them. Or you can fill it up with little shells and make a display out of it. And then I got this, found this little milk glass. Found this milk glass dish. No, there is something on it, but I couldn't make it out. What was on the bottom of that? Oh no, there is no writing. No, there's a design. So anyway, that was that. And then I got a little brooch, little bird brooch. Add to my brooches. It's a cute little pair of earrings. And then this is just a little necklace. You know, remember that kind of mash stuff they used to wear years ago. It's just a nice little one because I got this top, and I just wanted something to put around my neck, something not too flashy or anything. So I thought this would be the nice, a nice thing to put on with it. So it's just a cute little necklace. So that's for that. And I think, okay, I'm going to show these. And these I thought, these are nice. They will go online when I get my store up. These are nice little cups. I just like the designs of them. There's 4 of them. They've got little, the designs are all different on each one. Oh wait, now this is, wait now. Not that one. I think this is another. Yeah, and then this one. See how nice and pretty they are? Pretty. Make nice little, they almost look like pottery, but I don't think it's not pottery. But they look like it. They remind you of pottery, look at the little designs on them. So it's four of them, but different. They're really cute, and they're not too big. Sometimes nowadays people don't have the big kitchens and stuff like they had years ago, and you have to try to get smaller stuff for your house. Because the way lucky people got a house to live in nowadays, the way this government's going on in the world, I think them politicians, government stuff is going crazy. I really think it's something wrong with them. They should be checked to see if they got problems, because they keep saying our prime minister and our prime minister and the president of the United States going back and forth with this foolishness. Are they serious? Like, we don't really know if that's happening. I never hear him talking or saying anything. Are they trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, or what are they doing? I don't even know. You don't even know who your prime minister and stuff is anyways anymore. Then they vote him in. You ain't got a clue. They voted him in. I don't think anybody voted because the other fellow was so far ahead in the election. I don't know how this one got in. It's hard to believe, but I can't understand it yet. But anyway, I don't know what they're doing. I think the money is driving these politicians crazy. They've got everybody working in these offices. You can't get a straight answer of nobody. None of them don't know what the hell they're talking about. You can't get a straight answer. You can't get them on the lines and stuff because they don't want to answer your phone, because they don't want to answer the questions. Half of them you can't understand anyway what they're saying. This is a nice little brown pot planter. It's heavy too. It's got the base right on it, so you don't have to go and find one. This is really nice. I thought this was really cute to put out. It's a really nice color. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. You sit down, you try to figure all this out, like what is really going on with these people. Are they really representing, like, is he really representing Canada? Or what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? Can anybody understand it? Because I sure don't. I don't know. It's really hard to understand what they're doing, like who they're talking to or what they're talking about. They say our gas is high and everything, but they can fly all over the place, go where they want to, and use up lots of fuel and gas and stuff. But yet everybody else is struggling to put $20 worth of gas in their car. That's the shameful part about it all. That's the shameful part that's really buggy to everybody. You treat yourself good, but treat the people that you're getting the money from, the real Canadians, horrible. And then this is, these are nice pieces too. This is This is nice. I found this piece. This is made out of that what do you call that stuff? It's painted, got a nice painting on it anyway, like a nice flower. It's one of those birds, look like a, I don't know what to call that bird, but it's on a nice stand. You know, that bone stuff or whatever it is that you see, like the horns are made of it or this and that and everything. I don't know for sure. But it's a really nice piece. A nice display piece. But yeah, I don't know. It just, driving people crazy just trying to figure out what's going on because people are so worried because there's so many people going homeless and they just can't afford what's going on in the world because because of our Prime Minister and of the President of the United States. It shouldn't have nothing to do with us. His country in the States is just horrible, outrageous, terrible looking. The people, everybody's homeless. And the food prices keep rising. The gas, every time we turn around, the gas is rising. We want to hear good news that they put the gas down one day, said, taking the taxes off, and then putting the gas down. The next day, the gas was right back up. You didn't get no break. That's where the bull comes in. It was awful. I can't understand that. And I know lots of people can't understand it. This is a nice thing for to put. It's called toilet. We know that. And this says France on it, but it's made in Canada. It's made in Canada. I don't know if that's an older piece or not, but it got made in Canada stamped on it. Unless that's just a fake. And the food, like, it's not even being worth it anymore. The food, for the prices you gotta pay, it's the food is shrinking. It's not the best. The quality's all gone out of everything. The meat is out of this world. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The meat is ridiculous. I can't even understand that part. I mean, I can't understand that, but the meat is ridiculous. What are they doing to the cows, killing them off and getting rid of them so that people can't eat the meat? Because there should be more meat in the stores than it is, and for the prices it's of this world. I mean, it was never like that. What happened to our nice and reliable politician stuff that we used to have years ago? You can't even talk to any of them nowadays. They don't even know how to talk to you. They keep hiding and like they're scared to death, and they're running and they're doing their own thing, and they're not caring about why they was voted in. But you never hear no speeches, no good speeches, nothing positive. Everything's all negative. Every time you hear something on TV, it's negative. No good news saying that, everything's going to be going down. We're not going to follow suit with the other countries. Let U.S. do what they want. Bring our country back to life. Let people get on with their lives and stop this foolishness. It's out of our hands because you have no say in the matter. You really don't as a Canadian. You have no say. They don't want to hear anything you got to say. You say anything, they want to put you in jail for freedom of speech. So, is that crazy or what? They can say, if they do ever say anything, we don't hear it. They say, these people come on and say they said this and that and do this and that and everything. I don't believe it. I don't think they're saying much of anything. Hiding out in them offices and stuff. But anyway, I thought this was a beautiful little dish. This is a nice little silver, probably silver plated, decor piece. This was $1.50 for this, and it says, I think it's Rogers. Most of it is Rogers. It says Rogers, made in Canada, and it says, the BR brass or whatever, 711. But, you see how people like to decorate with these too. And this is really nice. It's got it got wear on it, I imagine it's old. It does have wear, probably could be shined up, polished up, but Most people just like to leave it just like that. See, the back of it has the wear on it and everything, but it's a nice little silver plated or whatever kind of brass or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the difference is, but you know, it's not bad, and it's a nice little find. I just thought it was a cute little dish to pick up. So anyway, that's a nice put the paper bag on it some kind of way, but it's nice. Yeah, so anyway, everybody, you know, we as Canadians, we like to be nice and friendly people and like to, you know, embrace everybody and everything, but there's so much going on that, you know, took the good right out of people, the happiness and everything's all out of control. Like there's no control in anything anymore. The stores are becoming rotten, filthy. Walmart, oh my gosh, sometimes the dirt in there, I just looked the other day, the dirt is caked in. I mean, it's not even, it's been there for so long, and all you see is that robot going around the floor clean. No, them people need to get into them things and clean, like when you're going using them cash registers and stuff, the checkouts and all that. It's filthy. They want high prices for stuff, but everything's dirty. Everything's becoming really filthy and dirty. Nothing's, you know, you'd like to walk into a nice fresh store and everything, you're spending your money, but everything's becoming filthy. There are a few stores here that are still nice and clean, but that Walmart, nope, that's dirty. I'm telling you, it's dirty. They got all kinds of people in there working, standing around doing nothing, looking at you, watching your groceries while you're going through. They better look at that dirt that's in the store instead of watching people's groceries. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get my butt out of here. I'm going to, okay, no, let me show, I got 2 more things to show you, and then I'm finished. But, I mean, it's true, I have to say it. I mean, it's just disgusting. Like, you know, you're taking your food through those registers and stuff. It's rotten dirty. I told them a couple times about it, you know, and then they said, oh, no, that just happened. No, that didn't just happen today. That dirt been there caked on. That's caked on dirt. That's not just dirt that happened today. And people's putting their groceries on those registers. They don't even take the time throughout the day, I don't think, to wipe things down when they should. They don't. But you know, it's just it's what's happening. It's what's happening. There's hiring all kinds of people, but things are getting worse and worse, not better. Okay, now this is another nice little set. If you like to decorate with this kind of these kind of items, they're nice. These little tops on them, these don't come off either, I don't think. Sometimes those do come off. I don't know. I don't want to pull it off. But anyway, the glass is nice in them. You just put some either tea lights or some votive candles in them, and they'll look really nice lit up. And they got the little embellishments on it, little decorations. Really nice. So this is a three-piecer, which is nice to decorate with. So I just thought that would be a nice, you know. They're metal. The bottoms and everything are metal. This is you know, like that little beaded thing. Someone, I don't know if that was on there. Someone, this is the way they came, or someone decorated them like that. If they did a good job. If someone did that themselves, but it does look really nice. And then if you put some nice, you know, different color lights or something in them, they look really nice. So anyway, that's the 3-piece candle holder set. Now, everyone, this is my last little item to show you. Anything else I forgot? Well, I forgot. So anyways, I just wanted to show this. I thought this was a cute little frame. It's got the little cherubs on it here. It's a nice decoration. You know, you put 3 nice pictures in it. It's the pictures would be 3.5 by 5. Yeah, it's got the little cherub. So anyway, it's just a resin, and it's I got a spot to put this. I don't think because I think there. I don't know if that's the way that is. Let me see, or is that? I don't know. There could have been, or I think that's just the way that is. I don't think anything's broke off of it. I don't know. I thought it might have been something else here on the end of this, but I wasn't sure. But anyway, it's nice the way it is, and it's a little. You can stand it up. You know, you put it on a table, or you can hang it up because it has 2 things here to hang it on the wall. So I'd hang it on the wall because I never have table space to. I don't have much table space unless I take stuff off of one shelf and just put the thing. This is a big thing. It's not small. But anyway, it's a nice little item. And so I thought it was really, really cute. And you could even put it out, put some garden pictures in it and hang it outdoors too. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed some of the items that I showed you today. And, you know, I thrift, but I don't do a lot of these shows. I just go out every once in a while, and then I'll get a bunch of stuff, and then every month I'll try it. I should be putting them out more than every month, but maybe twice a month. I don't like to do them too often. And then maybe when I get going later on, I'll do some more videos in the thrift stores. Sometimes it's so many people get in your way, so I found the store so crowded nowadays. Oh my gosh, I went there the other day. You couldn't move. There were so many people in the thrift stores. You couldn't move. Everybody's on top of your hands, over top of your head, everything. But anyway, everybody's, out there either just killing time or just, relaxing. Because, I mean, it can relax you just walking around, even if you don't buy anything. Just looking at things to relax your mind and stuff. Because the way it's going in the world, it's just driving everybody nuts. I mean, people don't have extra money, don't have, the means to do a lot of things they used to do years ago, like take the trips and stuff, and the gas is so high, you're lucky you can put gas in your car to go to work. To get a quarter tank of gas, it'll cost you $20, and that was at $1.74. So that's what it costs, $20 for a quarter tank of gas. And that was at $1.74. Can you imagine if it's up to $1.84? And it goes up every day, down a little throughout the day, but not too much, and it's just ridiculous. No, our country shouldn't be going through this. Citizens in Canada shouldn't be going through this. That's not the way. It seemed like when they started bringing more people in the country, they started adding more on people's bills, adding more on, they don't only have worry about food and gas and rents and stuff. You got to worry about medical and people have children, they got to buy clothes. You want to go to events, you can't even go out and have yourself a beer or a drink. One time you go out with friends and stuff, sat in the bars and tables and stuff, you have yourself a drink, have some fun at night. By the time you finish paying $6 or $7 or $8 or $10 a night for a beer, I mean, you may as well stay home, buy your own case of beer and stay home. And one time you could buy rounds for everybody. You can't buy rounds for everybody nowadays. You're lucky you can buy a round for you yourself or whoever you're with. It is awful. You feel bad not being able to dish out money and go out and have some fun. I don't think it's awful. But anyways, everybody, I just hope and pray that everybody stays healthy and have yourself a good Mother's Day. And my gosh, came so fast. Seemed like Mother's Day is come fast. the time's going, which is really good. It's better to go fast than slow. But we hope, pray we have a good summer, and that the weather's not wet all summer. You know, we have some good sunny days. Trying to get everything dry outdoors so you can do some things, but as soon as it gets dry and you think, oh, today I can do this and that out there, put my stuff out, but then when you look again, it's pouring rain again. So anyway, hope, pray for the best. I mean, we appreciate what we do get, what we got. But I just want to thank everybody and pray for everyone that needs prayer, that might be, you know, going through a hard time, sickness, and, you know, in rough times, and, you know, it's sad. But anyway, I thank you all for joining in again today, and I hope you'll continue to join in. And, you know, if you want to, you can subscribe if you're not. You know, I don't really ask that much for subscribers. If you want to, you can. What subscribers there are, I appreciate you and thank you. And, you know, I'm not a big time, you know, TV person, but I just come on every once in a while, do my little thing, and hope that, you know, I don't look too bad. But anyway, everybody, I thank you. And I just like to say hi to all the other thrifters too. I watch the one Mama Brooks. She does her shows all the time. She does really good. You know, there's a lot of them out there. She's Canadian, so you know, it's good to see her out there doing what she does. She's always on the go and busy and keeping herself busy, and you know, she picks up a lot of nice stuff, does her projects and all that stuff. You know, I watch her. I look forward to watching a lot of the other thrifters do their shows. But you know, it's nice to have them to watch. So anyway, everybody, today is still a rainy day, but I gotta go out after it's about almost 2:00, and I gotta get out and get a few things done. And I just like to say thank you once again, and forgive me for raving on like I have to say it every time I do that, because it just comes out of me, because it just gets to me, you know. But what can you do about it? What can you do? Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. So anyway, thank you. And once again, happy Mother's Day. And I say to all of you, yes, we will come back and do this again. Thank you very much.